Macho John Madden in Veracruz, Mexico. I am in my hotel room at the Hotel Mar y Tierra on Sunday the 28th of April. And I recently, just a little while ago, put up a video about my relationship with the Muse. And what got left out of that was that there was a period after my relationship with the Muse had been so spectacularly opened up that I went dry. In Asheville, North Carolina, where I had made a desperate attempt to not commit suicide in Chicago and to start over. I did not leave my demons behind, the demons of the sex abuse, but especially at that point, the demons of the psychiatry treatments. The telling me that there was something fundamentally wrong with me, that I had a mental illness, which I never did, and giving me horrid drugs that made me unable to be completely alive. So a ways after I got to Asheville, I ran dry. I went for a period of 2 years that I did not write at all. Nothing, not a journal entry, nothing. And I found out about writing classes called Writing from the Top of Your Head by a fabulous young woman named Nina Hart. Nina was an extraordinarily creative, flaky person who put together a really tight, creative course that was filled with all kinds of stimulation and all kinds of fun and all kinds of group support. And the heart of it all was the notion of affirmation. Now, that was not new to me. In my 20s, I had been exposed to Harvey Jackins, the brilliant creator of reevaluation counseling, peer counseling. And right at the heart of that was the practice of what they called validation. Saying things to people that were true and fresh and really important, that they undid that person's conditioning and opened them up to life again. So I had been working on this since my 20s. I had said to myself back then that perhaps the greatest tragedy in the whole world is positive things you think about somebody else and never say. It's such a waste. But under Nina's loving hand, that process came fully alive again, and I started to write. I just started to write, and I've never stopped. 4 years ago, when I took to the road and left the city of Asheville and went to the mountains, it shifted to a lot of videos, but still a lot of writing. I love to write. I love to surrender to the Muse. But I have no idea what my path would have been like if I had not discovered Nina Hart. I took a couple, maybe several classes with her and finally didn't need them anymore. But she will always be a goddess to me, always be one of my heroes, without whom I could never have become what it is that life is trying to turn me into, whatever the hell that is, because it's an ongoing, mysterious process. Thank you, Nina Hart.